Welcome to My Maine Stories. My Maine Stories is the most recent component of Maine Memory Network, a consortium of over 270 institutional partners who have contributed thousands of records to Maine's digital museum since 2001. Maine Memory is administered and hosted by Maine Historical Society in Portland. In 2017, Maine Memory Network developed My Maine Stories as a way for anyone, anywhere, to tell their stories about Maine. Individual contributions are integrated into Maine Memory Network, cataloged, archived, and are available for researchers and casual browsers alike. My Maine Stories isn't a formal oral history project involving a researcher, interviewer, and a subject, but rather a way for individuals to tell their own stories with their own words and a unique perspective. The stories may be submitted with photos, videos, video links, and text. Maine Historical Society can work with storytellers if they want to submit more items and links. Ready to get started? We'll walk you through the guidelines, terms of use, and steps of submitting a prepared story. The only hard rule about My Maine Stories is that your story must somehow be about Maine and must be true. Before you start preparing your story, it's important to review the guidelines and terms of use. Under the About tab, navigate to Guidelines. Here are some important legal details to keep in mind. The stories and images that appear in My Maine Stories are not for sale, but may be used for educational purposes. And Maine Historical Society or Maine Memory Network does not own the copyright of the photos. The storyteller is responsible for ensuring that they are allowed to use the media uploaded to My Maine Stories. No photos of children who are under the age of 18 at the time of submission are allowed, and because we are compliant with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule, no stories from children under 13 are allowed. When you submit a story, you are agreeing to the terms of use. Please make sure to review these. Submitting your story is easy. From the Maine Memory Network website, navigate to My Maine Stories, then Tell My Story. Because you must submit all your text and photographs in one session, we suggest you gather your materials ahead of time so they are easy to upload. Fill out the basic information in the required fields. Start telling your story. Fill in the title of the story, your name as you want it to appear online, or you could ask to be anonymous, and choose a story topic from the drop-down menu. Add a year or decade, a 100-character summary, and then paste or type your story into the large text box. Stories should include your experiences in Maine, memories of your family, ancestors, or town, your work life, or impacts a historical event in Maine had on you. You can add as much text as you would like. Don't know where to start? Visit our story prompt page to help you document your story. Each topic has unique questions created in collaboration with representatives from communities to help you craft your story. You may add up to 4 photos to your story. Photos are not required, but are great illustrations. From the Tell My Story submission page, navigate to Attach Photos, Video, or Audio. If you are only adding photos, check the Photos choice in the My Story Includes section. Use the Choose File button to find the JPEG image file on your computer that you want to attach and upload. My Maine Stories will only accept JPG or JPEG formatted files. A short caption is required. The first image you upload becomes the thumbnail presentation image for your story. Along with photographs, you may add one video or a video link to your story. Choose Video File with optional additional photos if you have a file to upload from your computer, or choose the video link if you are linking to an existing video on Vimeo or YouTube. Videos can be recorded on any device. We recommend a quiet room that does not echo. If you don't have an external microphone, try to get the recording device as close to the person talking as possible. After you attach your photos and video, it's time to submit your story. You'll find the Submit button at the bottom of the Tell My Story page. You've submitted your story. What happens next? Stories are reviewed for pertinent information and format, but not copy edited. The stories are not immediately uploaded. They go into a workflow at Maine Historical Society where we check for typos, catalog information, and add keywords to make your story more discoverable in a search. Your story joins thousands of records about Maine and is archived forever for future research.